We've talked about self-defense cases in the past. Today we'll talk about a closely related concept, defense of others. And before we get into it, we're not taking any side in the gun debate in the United States in this video. That's not what this video is about, except to say that this could have turned out far differently if the defender in the video was unarmed. So let's head to Chandler, Arizona, because only one person was named in reporting on this incident. We're going to give the other two people involved pseudonyms. We'll call the defender in the story Darren, and the injured worker will be Wallace. It just makes it easier to tell the story. On December 14th, 2022, Darren and Wallace were contract workers at an Amazon Flex facility in Chandler. They were working in the parking lot of the facility where delivery drivers come to pick up packages for their daily rounds. There were several other workers in the area going on about their day as well. Jacob Murphy, who is 29 years old, then pulls into the facility looking for some male who works there, who he only knew by his first name. He did not work at the facility, but his girlfriend did. He was apparently intending to confront a male who worked there over some jealousy issues. He was armed. Wallace saw Murphy trying to enter the facility and thought something about Murphy's approach to the facility was strange, and he tried to get him to leave. And that starts an argument. Wallace was unarmed. In the course of the argument, Murphy fired multiple rounds at Wallace. He would later be taken to hospital in life-threatening conditions, and thankfully, Wallace survives. Darren was armed, and when Murphy began shooting, Darren fired on Jacob, injuring him and stopping the encounter. Murphy died of both the gunshot wounds inflicted by Darren and from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. All told, 10 rounds were fired. Neither Wallace nor Darren knew Murphy. Murphy's girlfriend was not at the facility when this happened. The facility and nearby schools were all locked down, and the lockdown was lifted within about 20 minutes or so. Workers at the facility were all sent home with pay while police investigate. Now, Darren likely saved at least 2 lives when he fired on Murphy. That of Wallace, but had Murphy got through and found the man he was looking for, he likely would have shot and killed that person as well. He did not show up with a weapon for no reason at all, and he was clearly having no problem using the one he brought. This could have ended much, much worse than it did. The concept of defense of others is clear as day in this scenario. There was a threat, check. The threat was to another person, check. The response was proportional to the threat, check, check. It's unfortunate that Murphy made decisions that saw his life end that day, but the police made absolutely the right call in this case by not investigating Darren any further and not charging a man who so clearly had the law on his side. We'll see in future videos that defense of others just isn't as always clear-cut. We've also seen that police don't always act as reasonably, even when it is clear-cut. Remember Mr. Alba? Thanks for listening. If you're enjoying these videos and want more, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any videos. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.